So yesterday around lunchtime, I'm on Facebook and I saw that the Game Informer's Facebook page updated. And it wasn't just an update, it was an update to their cover, and all it said was, "We're back." And it kind of pulled my interest in, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, what's going on? So let's talk about it. This is something that's crazy. Game Informer is back, and the whole team is returning with the thanks to a new owner, Neil Blomkamp's video game studio. If you guys don't know Neil Blomkamp, he is, I think I'm saying that right. He is a director in Hollywood that did like the movies like Chappie and stuff like that, and I think he did Elysium as well. But this is just a little interesting thing that happened yesterday, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to talk about it. A little over a half a year ago, GameStop shut it down in August 2024. Game Informer is officially back with the whole team returning with it. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, it is what it is, but the thing a lot of gaming outlets do is they've kind of lost touch with gamers, but GameStop did kind of leave like, Game Informer as a shell. Like the print magazine, the website, everything just was left to its own devices. Anyways, in a letter from the editor by Game Informer editor-in-chief Matt Miller, it was revealed that Gunzilla Games secured the rights to Game Informer from GameStop, and that it was planning to bring it back not only the editorial team but the production and beyond. Okay. For those unfamiliar, Gunzilla Games is the game developer and publisher behind the free-to-play extraction battle royale game called Off the Grid, which is now in early access. So, something else I kind of want to touch on, I think it's a bad idea to have a game studio own a gaming editorial website, in my opinion, because then it's definitely going to skew takes that this studio, Game Informer that is going to have towards games. On top of that, how much are they going to really push the games for Gunzilla that are free to play and be like, these are amazing titles, jump in there, do this, do that. It's just kind of a conflict of interest, shall we say. It is also development behind Gunzi, the Layer 1 blockchain ecosystem powering community-driven economies in AAA games, including Off the Grid. It sounds like that's a crypto game. Additionally, District 9 and Chappie director Neil Blomkamp is part of the team as Gunzilla's chief creative officer and co-founder. And to me, that's actually kind of cool because I don't know how much input Neil Blomkamp's going to have, but we'll have to see. So they, of course, released like a 4-minute long video on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, talking about the return of Game Informer. I'm not going to play it because it's kind of boring. I watched it, but this was what the banner on Facebook looked like. All it said, "We're back," with the GI on the one side. Furthermore, Miller shared that the new owners insist on the ideas of Game Informer remaining an independent editorial outlet. They felt just as strongly as our team did that the only path forward was with an editorial group made of 100% of the decisions around what we covered and how we do so, without any influence from them or anyone else. This is the thing. It's an investment. It's an investment for this Gunzilla group that they are buying Game Informer, so you can't tell me that they're solely going to stand by themselves and give fair, reviews and input on stuff, especially when it comes to Gunzilla. To the end, Game Informer is now operating under a new entity called Game Informer Inc., and that the 30-year history of the website has returned after being shut off August last year. The team has also chosen to not leave a gap in their coverage, so they'll have dozens of new new reviews from games that were released during the Game Informer hiatus, and their best of 2024 award ready to go. I think that's actually pretty cool that they felt the need to continue, because it really makes you wonder how long these talks were in process if they continued making game reviews and did a best of 2024 award. So that tells me that this has been in the process for some time now, and that all of them knew that this was going to happen. And yes, Game Informer's print magazine will also return, but at a later date. Miller said that the team wants it to be bigger and better than it was before. That's not going to be hard, genuinely, because at the end of the day, like GameStop really left Game Informer high and dry. Like it really hurt my heart to see where Game Informer was, considering that I grew up with Game Informer. I used to go to GameStop, EB Games, Funko Land. That tells you how old I am. And I would see the Game Informer. We would get our monthly Game Informer in the mail. We'd have to walk uphill both ways in the snow to get it from the mailbox. And to get it in our hands, read some of the reviews. And yes, the reviews, in my opinion, when it comes to younger audiences, is a big thing because they're going to turn around and they're going to base them buying their games that they earn their hard-earned chore money for off of reviews from these people. In the coming weeks, Game Informer will also add new memberships and subscription benefits, and an expanded scope to our video streaming and featured coverages, and a mission to broaden the range of experts and partnerships we tap to bring on with those perspectives. I kind of want to see who they're thinking that they're going to bring on if they're offering the subscription service and they're talking about bringing in partnerships and different experts on this stuff. In my opinion, bring in gamers, bring in people that actually play the games instead of people that are not going to give a fair review to a game. If you are interested, you can create a new Game Informer account to stay up to date with everything happening at their website. It will also earn you early benefits like access to Game Informer magazine achievements, an exclusive weekly newsletter, dark mode, and early bird founder access. Dude, I think dark mode should be just a free option that you should be able to use irregardless of the website. Like this website with how bright it is. Now, it doesn't look that bright on the recording. I think dark mode should be offered for free no matter what the website is. But let's go full screen. Do I think it's a good thing? Absolutely. And also, I chose the cover right here because hands down, that Batman Arkham City cover is one of my all-time favorites. I remember back in the day when they used to have the reward system tied in with GameStop where you could purchase these like limited prints of the covers. And this was one of the limited prints I have. I think you can go back and you can see it in other past videos I have where I actually got it professionally framed. Because the art is it's just gorgeous. It's a massive poster that I have mounted in my old game room, and I still need to mount it in here. I don't know where I'm going to mount it at yet. But on top of that, I also got like the Assassin's Creed 3 poster because I thought it was phenomenal. I loved Connor as a character for Assassin's Creed 3. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel immensely. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you later. Bye.